Hello, going to be doing a video here on, I'm going to be changing these, the analog stick here on this Joy-Con. You can kind of see, hopefully, I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well or not, but I've worn the rubber off on the analog stick here. And I don't know why, I was told you can't just replace the rubber, but, like I guess it's not supposed to come off like that. So, and it kind of looks like that. It looks like it's connected to it, which doesn't make sense to me. You'd think if you'd make something that would break like that, you could take it off, but I don't know. So anyways, I bought this little kit to replace them. So it came with these little screwdrivers, and I believe they're the tri-tip. Um, so I've never done this before, so it'll be a little learning experience. So let's get into it here. We'll go ahead, we'll start with the one that's actually broken. Well, not really broken, but it's damaged. So there's 4 tiny tri-tipped screws in there. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. So just find the right screwdriver to fit. Pretty self-explanatory. And hopefully this goes without any hiccups. I was told it's fairly easy, so we'll see. So if I wanted to, if I do open this up and I can't do it, this does come with rubber that you can put on the top. So hopefully I'll be able to do it, but we'll see. I don't want to have to buy a whole new controller because I messed up. Okay, so the 4 screws are out. And then we'll see if it just pops off or not. Want to be careful though. So there's a little, looks like it might be a pry tool here. Maybe we'll try using that. There we go. So this little tool here, it's like a little pry tool. And that helped immensely there. Okay, so it is connected. So we'll just move that out of the way slightly. We don't want to damage anything. Okay, so we got to move some things out of the way here. Take the battery out. These are tweezers here to disconnect it. I believe. I don't know if I want to do that. So we got the battery. And then we got regular screws on the inside. So we use it came with 2 screwdrivers here, so we use this other one. So I'll try to turn this over without losing a bunch of pieces. But there's 4 screws on the inside there. And they're not tri-tip, they're just regular. So you can use a regular Phillips head. Kind of move some things here and sit this down. Okay, there's one more. Sorry, there's 5 of these. There's one here in this corner. That should be it for this little cover. Okay, so that is also connected. So we'll just kind of move it slightly. You don't want to ruin anything. So there's one, actually no, there's 2 screws holding this on. So, and then of course this little ribbon is in the way. Be careful with it. I think it'll just be easier if I just put that there. Just gonna take this one off just to move it slightly out of the way. The ribbon's in the way. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's good enough. I think it's connected to that other one. Don't want to damage anything. Come on. Is there another? Should come out. Sure put these ribbons all over the place, dude. Okay, there we go. We got around it. Okay. Okay, so that just pulls out. So there, you can see how it's been damaged. So we'll go ahead and we'll change the Joy-Con here, the analog stick, whatever you want to call it. God damn it, now we just got to get it back in there. Okay. Let's have a cover on. Seems like there's a cover on this. Nah, it wasn't the cover. I fucked it up. Alright, we'll be just changing one because I fucked that one up. Okay, I think I at least got it started there. That's the hardest part, is getting it started in that tiny little plug-in. I can't tell if it's in there all the way or not. I don't think so. Yeah, whoever designed this, it's not a very good design, at least in my opinion. Like, who would make this stuff so tiny like this? Oh my goodness. I think I had it in there, but I don't know. Because it's such a tiny, stupid little plug-in thing. Like, see what you're working with here? It's like trying to play, what is that saying? Trying to play pool with a rope. Like this is ridiculous. So you're trying to plug a ribbon into this. And I was told this was easy, and this is not easy. So don't let them fool you. God damn it. See, I just broke it. Yeah. It may still work. We'll see if it'll still work, but the little cover on the back, it just snapped off. So I don't recommend trying this. I mean, if your controller's broken, just buy these things. That's probably what I would have done. Just buy these. Because changing out this whole thing, it's just not very efficient. Like, this has not been smooth at all. So whatever anybody tells you, this is not easy, unless you have really tiny fingers, which I really don't. And all this shit in here it's tiny. So I'll see if the controller still works. I'm sure it will, but I did damage that. Because I believe I did get it plugged in, but it is slightly damaged. So yeah, if you've never done this, I recommend staying away from it. Probably just be easier to invest in a new controller. Okay, so we got that one in. So we'll just start putting our screws back in. It always baffles me why make this shit this tiny? Like what is the why? Why not just make the controller bigger so it's easier to handle? Okay, I should probably put that screw in before I can't get to it because they put those dumbass ribbon. Okay, put our screws back in. Let's put the cover back. Make sure everything's in like it should be. That goes on the outside. Oh my god, dude. These tiny damn things. And this thing is magnetized, which does help. But if you like slightly move, it falls off the thing. Dude, are you kidding me? This button fell out of place. Oh my god. Thought I specifically made sure it was in place. Okay. Stay in there, you piece of crap. So it's that button has got a spring in it, so you just got to make sure. God damn it. I only want one screw, not two. Okay, now just put it back together and test it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. No big deal. It was my fault. I damaged the thing. I pushed too hard. It appears like plugging that in, like you don't have to put it in that far, which I thought, you know, it's got to be in there. But it doesn't have to like be in all the way, is what it looks like. It's like a very small amount. And I ended up pushing too hard and broke the thing. So it appeared like I just broke the cover. It was still connected. I'm not impressed with these security screws. I don't know why they do this. They use these dumb screws, but then they have regular. Dude, are you kidding me? This was magnetized like a minute ago. Okay, I'm just gonna chalk it up that is gone. So, luckily there's other screws in here. We'll just steal one of those. Might as well use them. And those are tri-tip. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the tri-tip see? This one's magnetized. So why it did that on that other one, I have no idea. Okay, I'm not impressed with this screwdriver at all. I'm not even going to screw that in anymore. So this screwdriver, after a few uses, and I believe that's the right one. Let's try this one. I think this is the Phillips. Yeah, this is the Phillips. I can clearly see that. After a few uses, this is already, the head of it is screwed up. Yeah, it won't even screw them in anymore. So this toolkit is kind of a I don't know, it's not I'm not impressed with the toolkit. If it were me, these tweezers should have had like a rubber grip on there so that you can grip this ribbon well enough to push it in. It's just bare metal, so it slides on this ribbon, and then you can't press it in. You have to use your fingers. And then what I ran into is using my finger, I pushed too hard, and as you can see, it broke that. And then on this other replacement ribbon, it appeared like it had a cover on it. because you can kind of see the difference. This had a solid plastic covering, which probably would have made it plug in easier, but it appeared like a cover to me, so I tried to rip it off, and that was part of the thing, so I broke this replacement one. So I've never done this before. This was a learning experience, so I kind of made the video so you could see mistakes that I was going to make. I was pretty certain I was going to make mistakes. I was hoping I wasn't going to, but you know, it is what it is. So don't make the same mistakes I made. Probably buy better quality tools. This was pretty cheap. It was like $12, so I figured I'd just try it out. But now I can't screw in this final screw all the way because I'm worried I'm going to round it out, so I'm not going to go any further. You can kind of see the tip on that is not very good, so after a few uses the tip has already been damaged. This tool is no good anymore. So all the other tools, I mean, this little pry thing worked pretty well, but I mean, you can pry with anything, so you don't really need to use that. So on that note, hopefully this wasn't too, I mean, hopefully you got a few laughs out of watching me try to do this. But it's not as easy as people say, at least for me. But that's because the parts are so tiny, and you're trying to grab, you know, it's just tiny in there. It's really damn tiny. So if you want to do this, it is doable. It's not impossible, but I would probably just invest in these. As you can see how that rubber's damaged. So let's just put this cover on over it and see if that kind of fixes it. So the old rubber, let's just peel the old rubber off and see what happens. Just get it out of the way. Okay, so the old rubber is off. It was damaged anyway, so I don't really care. And then if you just cover this, so it works. Yeah, it works. It doesn't feel bad really. It feels a little loose, but not too bad. You could probably just put some glue on there, and that would have fixed it. So I could have went that route, but from what I was led to believe, it was fairly easy to change these out, which it really wasn't that bad. But I think if you're going to repair this, if the Joy-Con still works, just buy these little rubber pieces and just cover it. That would have been a much easier route, and I wouldn't have damaged anything. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully this still works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Learning experience, so knowledge is always good. On that note, take care and have a good rest of your day.